Ho ho ho, Merry Christmas! In today's video, you guessed it, we're going to make Santa out of polymer clay. First of all, we need some white clay and we're going to roll that clay out using any type of roller that you've got to about a couple of millimeters thick, as you can see there. Then I've got a shape cutter that I use to cut out the beard. As you know, as you can see, I've sped up the video so it's not as long. Next, I'm rolling out the red clay, pushing it down and rolling it to about the similar sort of thickness, about 1 to 2 mils. Using my cutting tool, I'm cutting out the body as almost like a triangle, and cutting out the hat section as well. Just putting the hat to the side. Just squeezing out for the arms and shaping those, and I'm just going to shorten the body, and we can just dig out a little bit area for between the legs there. Now it's time to roll out the skin color for the face, so I'm just rolling out again another 1 to 2 mils thick. This time I'm using a circle cutter. Next up is to cut out the face, and I'm going to make sure that I'm cutting as neatly as I possibly can with a circle cutter and then with a knife. And I'll also use some of the excess for the pom-pom of the Santa's hat there. Trimming it up nicely. Now we've got some of our basic shapes done. I'm just going to use indent with a pen lid or a texter lid, the mustache. You gently place them together and you can press them on. The polymer clay sticks to each other quite well, and and I'm also using the tool just to make sure that they're stuck together nicely. Just like with all our drawings, polymer clay is the same. We make things with shapes. Here I'm just trimming down the hat and positioning it to make sure it's the right size, putting on the pom-pom and pressing it down gently that I don't ruin my shapes. Now I'm rolling out the nose out of the skin colour, placing that on where I want the nose, and using the same texter lid to indent the eyes. This one I'm rolling out the belt and placing it on there and trimming it to size. As you can see, piece by piece that we add together, Santa is starting to look awesome. Now this is going to make a really cool decoration for our Christmas tree. Don't forget to keep your hands clean, because the black can certainly stain the other colours and we don't want that. Rolling out gently with a bit of white clay. You might have noticed that I've got some baking paper underneath. You can use it straight onto a table, this clay, but I tend to like using baking paper. Now, any tools that you can use simple knives, you can use lots of other tools. One of the best tools you have is your fingers and your thumb, obviously. But some of those tricky spots, you need some little knives and other little tools to get into those bits. Here I'm rolling out the belt, and you want to make a really, really fine coil. This is, I found, quite tricky because my fingers are reasonably big. Trying to do delicate things, I need the tools to get that, and you can see that I'm positioning it on there and just straightening it up with my little knife tool I have. The lucky last little bits that I want to add on is just a little bit of black for the eyes, and Santa's having a big smile that he's got his eyes closed. It's not just one big eyebrow, that's his eyes actually closed, and he looks kind of cute. So remember, trying to keep the colours clean, and the lucky last thing we need to do so we can hang it is to put a hole through the barrel. Once we've got our hole, we would bake this at 130 for 30 minutes, and we can put a hanger on it. Thanks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you have, press a like and maybe subscribe to my channel. Cheers.